Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Tuesday, March 5th, 2013. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's jump right into the charts here. We'll start off with the usual S&P 500 E-mini futures. You'll see that the futures are trading higher this morning by 5.5 points to 1331 per contract. Decent little pop-up higher for the markets today. Looks like all the problems in the world are solved. You did have some big moves last night. Really across the board. Europe is also trading higher this morning, really across the board as well. So it looks like the markets, all signs are clear. Everything is fixed. Everything is back to normal. But the truth of the matter is that it's just more inflation being created by the central bankers, and that ultimately is lifting the market. If you take a look at the U.S. dollar this morning, you're going to see that the dollar is down about 13, 14 cents. Dollar moves down, markets will move higher. That's generally how it goes. Sometimes the markets will trade higher with the dollar, but that's usually when the market has light volume, and there's just no selling pressure to take the market lower. But right now, dollar is a little bit on the weaker side, pulling back from a pretty big move that it had recently. So, all fairness, it was overextended, and the S&P 500 E-mini futures are taking advantage of that, inflating higher. So, right now, markets are holding steady. In the European markets, everything is flying today. The German DAX up 1.8%. Italy is up 1.8%. Spain is up 1.3%. And the French CAC 40 up 1.5%. London FTSE is up 0.9%. So markets are all soaring really across the board. Doesn't seem to be any fear out there whatsoever. Asia last night, the Shanghai reversed the night before losses. And last night the Shanghai was up 2.3%, so pretty good rebound. India was also the big winner last night, up 1.4%. So traders may want to watch the Indian ADRs today. They could be due for a bounce. They have been a little bit sold off, so they could be due for a quick little bounce if the markets hold steady. Shanghai index was only up I guess about 0.25%. Not that big a deal. Let's take a look at gold this morning. Gold is trading higher by 9 points, or $9 to $1,581 an ounce. Let's take a look at the GLD. GLD you see catching a bid here, back up to the 153.39 level. So a decent little pop here. Yesterday the GLD finished around 152.30. So that's better than 1 point higher this morning on the GLD. Decent little move there. Oil this morning is also catching a bid. Light sweet crude is trading higher by 53 cents to $90.65 a barrel. Take a look at the USO, which is a good proxy for light sweet crude, and you'll see that is catching a bounce as well, around trading right now around the 32.60 level. It closed around 32.40 yesterday. So a decent little pop up there on the USO, and markets seem to be holding steady Eddie this morning ahead of the opening bell. I believe there is going to be some economic news a little bit later today. I think it's out at 10 o'clock. You have some February ISM non-manufacturing survey due out at 10 o'clock. So I don't know if that's going to be a big mover, but lately positive news has been good news. Negative news has been good news as well. So we'll see how the market reacts. Also this Friday you do have the big highly anticipated government non-farm payroll report to be released. So we'll see how that all plays out. A couple of stocks that are making moves today. Google is making a little bit of a move in the pre-market. Last night, there is some news people should be worried about, or at least on the radar about Google, is that it looks like China has come out and said that their Android phone is becoming too popular. So remember, China is a communist state. So again, they said that they released a white paper saying that Google's gaining too much control in the smartphone industry. The Android mobile operating system is becoming too popular. So again, that I don't know if that's a good news for Google, but Google shaking it off this morning, trading higher, decently higher ahead of the opening bell. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Qualcomm is also making a move this morning. Qualcomm is trading higher. Looks like they're going to buy back some shares. Also, they increased their dividend. So Qualcomm catching a bid. It's not a big move, but the stock may have another dollar upside. I think 90.69 would be pretty good resistance. It may even be 70, but I'm going to go with $69 as a very good resistance level for a Qualcomm. We do have a few gaps out there today. So we'll see how they play out. We will post those up in the chat room in about 20 or 30 minutes from now. Another stock that I am seeing today is J.C. Penney's. J.C. Penney's with a little bit of a decline yesterday, trading down to around 16.74 by the close. This morning it's trading at 16.28. So read the news on J.C. Penney's. There's just a lot of it. Too much for me to go through here, but the stock again is really struggling down at these lows. We'll see if it does take out its most recent low of 2012 that was made at 15.69. I'm not really exactly sure where the stock would go after that, but if it holds here, then that would be a good sign for J.C. Penney's in the short term. In the long term, the stock's still in a dire position, at least from our standpoint. Okay, so we're going to leave it there today. I will see you all a little bit later. Again, watch for the economic news at 10 o'clock. I don't think there's really all that much after that. And we'll see everybody on the charts. Take care, everyone. Have a great trading day.